Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
That is ended up in no man's land. Milan finding their passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Eto'o. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ambitious ball here. Oh, good taken of Rummenigge! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
It's Iniesta! Immaculate! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Iniesta really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter.
Real chance! Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Fernandez. Zola. And a chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Oh, he's got tall. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. Viet! Oh, what has happened here? Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Neatly clipped into space. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zola is herring after that one. Floated through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zola. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's De Bruyne. Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Could be danger here. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head.
Chance for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Zola really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Corner number 2 then.
Viene sostituito con il numero
And it's been
15.
taken short.
Alexandre Pato.
Cross
Attenzione,
flung in
cambio.
towards the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Iniesta. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Iniesta. Now it's Eto'o. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Pedri. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! Decent hit and on target. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Well read, nice interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, they could break here. And this is Zola. Threads one in. Pedri. Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! Right back in the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on...
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! Pull it at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So, time for
Ecco.
changes on
Numero
both sides,
14.
actually.
Numero 22.
Well, that has changed the
Iniesta.
dynamic somewhat.
Numero 21.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Il numero 5.
Well, the run has been
Giocatore.
sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pato. Now it's Bellingham.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand makes the interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Baresi calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. And this is Pato. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great vision. And he's picked out the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's tried one! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Rummenigge. And he plays one through. And he knocks it clear. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti
Oh,
di
that's a
recupero.
key interception. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that is a... Can he finish? And it's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Pato. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's worked it through. That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Out towards the flank. He whips. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class. Iniesta
going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And smartly reclaimed. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Can he get it through? Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, played right into his path. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus, and it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram goes long. Barella. Rummenigge. Cannavaro makes the interception. He's picked his way through. Challenged just a bit on the... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Numero 13.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as...
Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Thuram attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Thuram calmly anticipates. Thuram cuts it out. Now it's Cruyff. Iniesta has it out wide and in space. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Mateus knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that has been knocked clear. Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lahm clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Iniesta plays it short. Back in one, climbs up big! And he's following up! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Maldini gets good distance on it. Mateus. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rummenigge might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Iniesta, up he goes! No mistake! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
Tries a shot! He scores! That is so good, such sharp skills. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. Back into the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Matthäus. Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matthäus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Matthäus. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Baresi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Pato. Varane gets rid without sophistication. That's a delicate pass. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Bruyne. And here's Eto'o. Oh, super ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, Alexandre Pato. Numero 9, Eto'o. Numero 22.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nice looking ball.
Lasciano il campo per
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a cute ball. That is a brilliant interception. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Seedorf. Now it's Pele. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone route one. That is good alertness. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Makaleli. Now it's Hullet. This looks promising. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Too long, and over the line. He's only too happy to take that back. Hullet. Lahm is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff's cross. Oh, what a... Oh, he's hit the bar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Milan have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.